Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to do a hybrid racing component install. These are the cable inserts for the, let's see here, 02 to 06 RSX, 01 to 05 Civic, and 03 Acura CL Type-S, 6 speed. So as you can see here, we've got our shifter boot assembly lifted up, and there's two cables that go into the shifter assembly here, and then it ties into your transmission. There's little inserts or bushings, if you will, that tie into the linkage assembly and the cables. Over time, those can crack, break, or even wear to the point where your shifter feels a little sloppy from left to right, from forward to backwards. We're going to install these and essentially eliminate any play related to wear on those. These can be picked up from hybridracing.com. They're fairly inexpensive, about $25 including shipping, and take no more than a couple minutes to install. So let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so zooming in for you so you can see what we're talking about. You've got one cable here and one cable here. As you move the linkage from side to side, you can see the motion there, how that works. And if you do front to back, there's that motion as well. Now there's a couple things at play here that I want to call out. So as you can see here, there's a little bit of dried up grease at the bottom. We should probably address that as well. So we want to make sure that our shifter has nice grease to create a smooth motion. But also the bushing that we're talking about replacing, or one of them, is this right here. So this bushing, as you can see, has just a cotter pin holding the cable on, but then there's a bushing, and it's basically resin that attaches to the actual shifter itself. So this can crack and break and cause a lot of play or a lot of slop. And then on this side, you have essentially the same thing. So you've got this little bushing that goes into the cable, and then that can wear and break over time as well. So that's what we're going to be replacing in this video. It's very simple. You've got cotter pins on both of those, and then you've got the insert. So as soon as we get that apart, then that's half the battle. Okay. And here's our OEM bushing. So it's just a little insert. You could use a pocket screwdriver to push it out. You've got a little washer here that goes with it. This one happens to be in pretty good, malleable condition. So we'll hold on to this, but there is a crack starting right here. The camera can pick that up. But you see how there's a split right there? That wasn't from the removal. That happened just with age. These dry out and then they end up cracking. So that's why it's important to eventually replace these. Okay, and as you can see here, we've got the other cable. This one's somewhat spherical and it's bushing, but we should be able to take it out just the same. Okay, and now that we have the last bushing out, we're gonna go ahead and lubricate the inside of this a little bit. Okay, got our new bushing right here. We're going to put a little bit of grease on the inside of that as well and coat the outside of it. bushing all greased. And now we can just insert it into the center here. Okay, so now that we've got the bushing installed, we can remove this plastic that we were using to shield it from dropping down below. I recommend that you do that. As you can see here, we've got it all inserted, ready to reassemble. We'll take our pin here and lube that up a little bit with some grease, just to help, like I said, break it in. And a little dab will do you here. So we've got this. I'm just gonna essentially coat it. Coat it in grease, and then we'll go ahead and reinsert that. Feels pretty good already. And then we'll put in our pin here. Hold everything together. Find the hole. And within 15 minutes, you pretty much have this all reconnected and reassembled. So this should improve your shifter performance, should make it nice and tight. As you can see here, there's really no movement other than what's normal. So this is the amount of play that I have within the shifter. Not much at all. Very nice, tight, crisp shifting going on here. And that'll do it for this video. So I hope you enjoyed this video. We'll catch you on the next one.